Good morning, class 10. Today we are beginning with the third part of the chapter Peasant and Workers Movement. The first thing we are starting today is the role of Nehru in UP. The earlier day we have studied that how peasant rebellion had taken a part in anti-partition movement and also it became a part during non-cooperation movement. The earlier day we have studied how it did take a part in Rajasthan, and today we will be doing the areas that is UP, United Province, Gujarat, Punjab and Bengal. The non-cooperation movement allied with the peasant rebellion. The role of Nehru in UP. The peasant rebellion became a mass movement. The peasant rebellion, which was slowly becoming a mass movement and started to make a contribution in the non-cooperation movement. The Congress ideology influenced the movement. The ideologies of Congress inspired the leaders of the peasant movement, and it made the peasant rebellion more strong and powerful. Government to formulate laws in the interest of farmers. This was a clause which was mainly stated by Nehru that he wanted to negotiate and mediate between the relationship between the landlords and the farmers. And by doing so, he wanted to make the government to formulate laws on behalf of the farmers. That will be for the farmers. Nehru formed the Ayodhya Sabha. This was an important association. This Ayodhya Sabha was formed along with Panchayati Raj system in villages. The Ayodhya Sabha and Panchayati Raj system in villages had led to the promotion and cooperation of peasants in villages, and at the same time it has strengthened the peasant movement. In his autobiography, Nehru stated in Discovery of India that the peasant rebellion was greatly influenced by Congress ideologies and it was slowly becoming a huge mass movement. Now we'll come to the role of Baba Ramchandra in UP. He was the leader of UP Kisan Sabha. The UP Kisan Sabha was formed by Maniklal Trivedi and Mishra. Mishra and Maniklal Trivedi had formed the UP Kisan Sabha. It was an aggressive movement. This UP Kisan Sabha was slowly becoming a very aggressive movement. The Congress leaders also joined in this movement. As the Congress leaders and other leaders of Home Rule League parties started joining in this Kisan Sabha, it was slowly becoming a very prominent Sabha or an association in non-cooperation movement. Baba Ramchandra was an iconic leader of this UP Kisan Sabha. He was a great and iconic leader of the UP Kisan Sabha. Baba Ramchandra was arrested on account of that he was a theft, and on account of his theft he was arrested by the police. And as he was arrested, his followers launched two important movements, that is the Ika movement and Bardoli Satyagraha. His followers launched two movements, that is the Ika movement and Bardoli Satyagraha. Next we will come to United Province. The farmers were terrified. The farmers got terrified by the arrest of their leader, that is Baba Ramchandra. And they started organizing many kind of revolts and started burning houses in Sultanpur, Faizabad and Rai Bareli. The peasant burned down the houses of landlords. The Ayodhya Kisan Sabha of Nehru was formed mainly to control the militant activities of the farmers. And as the Baba Ramchandra and other leaders also joined the Ayodhya Kisan Sabha, which had its branches in 150 provinces. And the movement was becoming very, very important, and UP Kisan Sabha was an important movement. And along with it, it was another association with UP Kisan Sabha, which was another big association, that is Ayodhya Sabha. The Ayodhya Sabha very clearly phased out. Phased out means it was declining due to the atrocities or torture meted out to the peasants from the government and police. Next we'll come to Gujarat. Vallabhbhai Patel started the revolt in Gujarat with the help of 60 village headmen in Gujarat. Many women and other classes of people from different classes of peoples joined this movement. Vallabhbhai Patel started the revolt against the tax system because he wanted to boycott the tax, and the poor peasants could no longer pay any kind of burden of taxes. The government, because of this movement, the government reduced tax by 6.3%. The government reduced the tax because of this, and Bardoli farmers were becoming very, very strong. So Bardoli farmers, we will see that how Bardoli Satyagraha would make this peasant rebel more strong. Now we will see that in Punjab, Fazil Hussain Unionist Party was a strong association, peasant association in Punjab. Now we will see in Bengal, Birendranath Shashmal, or we also know him as we call him Deshopran. Birendranath Shashmal is also known as Deshopran, led the movement in Bengal. He started the movement in Mednipur against Chaukidari taxes. It was mainly launched against this Chaukidari taxes in Mednipur. The non-cooperation movement leaders gave a call to jute farmers to stop cultivation in Rajshahi and Pabna. The non-cooperation leaders said that the jute cultivators should stop their cultivating crops in the bordering areas of Rajshahi and Pabna. And what happened? The sharecroppers and sublease landholders of Dhaka, Pabna, Khulna fought for the ownership of the tilled land. So, the peasants of these areas like Dhaka, Pabna, Khulna wanted to demand the land that they tilled or cultivated, because they thought that the land cultivated by them should be under their ownership. And these were the areas which faced peasant rebellion during the non-cooperation movement. And peasant rebellion was very much prominent during the non-cooperation movement because of Nehru's Ayodhya Sabha, UP Kisan Sabha, and many other states were prominent in arousing and maintaining a peasant rebellion in different states of India. The later day we will be discussing on the other states, and we will continue with this chapter. With this video clip, the PDF will be attached. Please go through that. Thank you.